Hi everybody, welcome back to Superman Crypto. Your host Superman in the house, and we're going to look at the Ethereum price prediction because the Shanghai upgrade is imminent. You can see on the clock there it is only 14 hours and 50 minutes away, so counting down in today's time frame. So that's pretty soon. What we're going to look at what will happen as well. So I hope you guys enjoy all that too. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button on the way in as well. All right, let's get into it. So only 14 hours and 50 minutes to go. If you want to follow along with the Ethereum Shanghai upgrade or Chapella upgrade, you can follow on beacon.char. I'll leave the link to the countdown and beacon char block explorer here for validators in particular. You can see that we're currently on epoch 193,908 at the moment, and of course you're going to have to keep watching out for epoch number 194,048. That's the one you're looking at, so just keep looking at that. At the moment, the current active validators on the Ethereum blockchain are 562,897. Not all eligible for withdrawal, but that is the number of active validators, not eligible validators for withdrawal. We've got staked ETH at the moment. 18 million Ethereum is staked at the moment. Isn't that incredible with validating? And of course, you need an average of 32 ETH per validator. So pretty exciting. We're going to keep tracking this as well. So you can see that the Ethereum chain is just ticking along there with every epoch having 32 slots and the blocks at 12-second block times. So over 6 minutes each epoch. So we've got to tick all the way through from 193,909 to 194,048. So pretty crazy stuff there as well. So you can see the latest validators validating the block. Remember, there's about 128 for each slot that's going through to validate a block. That is what's going on there at the moment. So let's jump over to the link here, which is on the same site, is validator withdrawals. That's on Beacon Char, and I will post the link to this in the video description as well if you want to check it out. So when the actual epoch comes up with the block that's going to be forked off for the Shanghai Chapella upgrade, we will see the first block will have some withdrawals in it potentially, and then of course you're going to be able to see the total amount of withdrawals here on the withdrawals tabs for the validators. So we can see 244,002 validators are actual withdrawable, and there's 562,890 active at the moment. So that's important to know. So you can track it on here. It's going to be fun to see that actually happen when the withdrawals happen. Now remember, it's been successful on 3 test nets. The last one being Guerrilla, and so we're looking forward to the mainnet going live, and this would be completing the Ethereum proof of stake, which forked last year, 15th September. So a big deal. Now let's have a look at another place. So you can watch it on Beacon Char, but you can also watch it on YouTube under the Ethereum, the official Ethereum website here. You just have to hit subscribe and follow along, get notified as well. I'll leave the link to this video. They're going to be streaming it live on here, so that might be a bit easier for you as well if you're instead of trying to hunt the epoch adjustments. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So do get involved. You can see the people already jumped in the queue there, already talking, and we've still got 15 hours to go. Let's have a look at the price. Of course, everyone's talking about the price. So let's have a look here. At the moment, we've got Ethereum at $1,873. Obviously, it's really ramped up over the last wee while. There's on the daily chart here on Coinbase. And we can see that's had a golden cross here with the 50 EMA over the 200 EMA. That's the yellow over the blue line. And nice little pump up. Yesterday, it pumped all the way up to $1,938, which is pretty impressive. So a nice little rally there into the fork itself. Obviously, Bitcoin breaking over 30K as well. So all is good in the crypto world, it seems. So we're going to see how that gets on. Now, you can also see on the RSI that we're still down at about 60, so got plenty of room to move on the move up there as well. So what will actually happen? That's what some people talk about. Well, here on Cointelegraph, there is an analytics point of view. And of course, this is by Braden Lindray. It says that less than 1% of staked ETH estimated to sell after Shanghai upgrade and at Glassnode. So the analytics firm backed up its prediction, stating only 253 validators have signed up to fully exit their staked ETH position at the time of writing there. So that's pretty interesting. I don't suspect. I'm in the bullish camp. I think obviously we'll get some selling, some validators unstaking. I suggest that the vast majority will keep validating. And in fact, I'm in the bullish scenario. We will get a lot of validators coming in, because now that you can withdraw on it, the proof of stake's finished. That means institutions with big positions can come in and support the chain and invest in the chain. So I'm pretty bullish from that point of view. But that being said, people have been staking all the way back since December 2020. So let's have a quick look at the price on the monthly chart. If we go back to the monthly, go all the way back to 2020 to see what the price was. Let's see where we're up here about November. So that's when it opened up for validating. Let me just get rid of the overlays. So December there, you can see we were around about $660. I think we finished up at $759 for the month, and that was the price. So people have, the price rallied all the way up, of course, to the all-time high a while later in November, up to 4,867. Has bottomed out at the moment at 879 and is back up at 1873. So about 250% or 350% there, which is what, a 4.5x. So let's actually pull in the maths calculator here and have a quick look. Let's go from the high part and jump into there, see where we're up there. Yeah, so 156% up. That's 2.5x. So that's accurate numbers there over 851 days. It's a long time, right? 851 days and 28 months. So, we will get some selling, no doubt, to take some profits, pay for hardware potentially. Maybe some of the smaller players. The big players probably don't care about that sort of thing, just about accumulating more ETH. So we'll see. Like I say, I'm in the bullish camp. Even with some selling expected, I do think that we're going to get that bullish scenario playing out. Maybe not immediately, but pretty soon, I think. So there's just 170 Ether of the total 18.1 million ETH staked on the Beacon chain will be unlocked within the first week of the Shanghai hard fork being executed on Ethereum, Glassnode predicted. I think that's a reasonable assessment there. So I think that's pretty good. The figure comprises 100,000 Ether worth of staking rewards and 70,000 ETH worth of staking ETH. So obviously there's rewards inside there, as well as the actual staked ETH. You remember 32 ETH for a validator. The on-chain intelligence predicted on April the 11th there. Glassnode backed up its prediction by explaining that only 253 depositors are waiting to exit their stake and that a few mechanisms are in place to prevent a flood of Ether supply from hitting the market all at once. So that's important too. The 253 exited depositors own a total of 1,229 validators, while another 214 validators will be forced out as soon as Shanghai is activated as well. Probably don't think about that, but validators that haven't performed very well will be forced out too as part of the performance quality of the chain. With Glassnode's confidence that the hard fork will not have a dramatic impact on Ether's price action, I suggest to you that it's, especially with Bitcoin over 30K, it's looking very bullish indeed. We've got the inflation data coming out tomorrow. Will be overnight at the similar time, so it'll be interesting to see what the inflation data is as well. Even in an extreme case where the maximum amount of rewards and stakes are withdrawn and sold, the sell side volume still falls within the range of average weekly exchange inflow volume. So business as usual, we would say. Therefore, we conclude that even the most extreme case will have an acceptable impact on the price of ETH. And data shared by Glassnode found that only 22% of the 253 exiting depositors are currently in profit as well. So there is a picture of that. You can check that out. We got Coinbase up here as well. So pretty cool. We've got non-institutional one-time as well. We've got Stakefish as well and non-institutional recurring. So that just gives you a breakdown as by the organization, by size, age, and profitability. So pretty cool chart. Glassnode expects a large amount of ETH to be withdrawn from the crypto exchange Kraken, however, after the legality of its staking services was challenged by the United States Security and Exchange Commission. It also anticipated that crypto lending platform Celsius may withdraw a large amount to sell its staked ETH as part of its bankruptcy proceedings. However, it is unlikely that Kraken and Celsius will make these withdrawals as soon as the Shanghai is activated. So very important to remember that. The average deposit price across all staked ETH is $2,136, down 12.7%. From Ether's current price of 1865. So that's important too, right? Your entry price, which equates to a net unrealized loss of 4.7 billion. That's important. So, even though we're talking about some people covering costs, if they got in early, right? But if they got in at their average price or higher, then, they're out of the money, right? After the week, a peak real unrealized loss 16 billion in July 2022, net unrealized loss now amounts to 4.7 billion. That is mainly carried by the whale-sized depositors who hold 76% of unrealized losses. And those whale-sized ones, they got a long-term view, right? So they're not like little retail players that need to, at least the smaller ones at 32 ETH, that need to, cover costs and things. Global financial firm Fidelity Investments is also of the view that Shanghai won't have too much impact on the price action either. And of course, it said in April the 5th report that selling pressure will be muted due to the likelihood of partial withdrawals being restaked, as well as the length of time the withdrawals will take. Shanghai upgrade is set to take effect, of course, at 10:30 p.m. UTC time at 12th of April, which is today pretty much. The unlocking of staked ETH will be enabled by Ethereum Improvement Protocol. That's EIP 4895. Of the 5 EIPs that will be activated by Shanghai, it is by far the most anticipated one, as it's moved Ethereum one step closer to fully functional proof of stake system, which is a great place to finish. So there we are, folks. Check it out. And of course, we've taken the time frame down, 14 hours and 40 minutes to go. I hope you guys enjoyed that quick update and overview. Take care, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell. Catch you in the next one. Bye for now.